apply for joining Pwani University, you apply into a program. So, for example, you've applied to come and do Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry, or you've applied to come and do Bachelor of Science in Computer Science. That is a program. Now, within that program, we have the different units, but we've changed from the word unit to courses. Different courses within there, which constitute the program. So you'll have courses in, if you're doing, let's say you've applied into Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry, you'll have courses which are in biochemistry. Specifically for first year in semester 1, maybe about 3 or 4. In addition to those, there will be a chemistry course, there will be a mathematics course, maybe there will be a university common course, and then maybe there will be a course from biology, a zoology course or something like that. Now that will be your first semester courses. And in total, after you've done around 42 courses, that will be now the whole program has been done. And when we do, at the end of the 4th year, we are doing classification, we consider all the courses you've done for you to be classified for your Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry, as an example. And then you'll be told you've gotten your first class in biochemistry, that is a program, or you've gotten your second upper, etc. But when you fail a course within there, you'll be given an opportunity to redo it. So you're not redoing the whole program, you're just redoing a course within a program. I hope I've answered the question.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
So the registration numbers that you get, you find there are 2 letters in front, either A, B, or SB, or PB, and all that. The letter B always stands for bachelors. Okay, the S stands for science. The A will stand for arts. If you have a BB, the first B stands for business. And if you have a P, that is actually the letter that represents the School of Hospitality. The school is not there yet, but that is a hospitality program, so there will be a School of Hospitality one day. If it's an H, then it's a School of Health Sciences. So nursing will be HB something. If you're doing public health, it will be HB something if it's a bachelor's program. If it's a diploma program, it will be HD. There will be a D instead of a B. If it's certificate, there will be a C. So that is now what tells you which program you've come in. And of course, the program number will be the 2 numbers following, either 02, 01, or 12, it will be 17, whatever number that is there. For those who are postgraduate, I don't know if we have postgraduate student, the letter will be G instead of a B, and G stands for graduate. We'll clarify more when we meet face to face. Thank you.
Thank you, Prof. I don't know if any of your CODs might have remembered something which you would like to pass to the students. I don't know how you do it, Prof.
Then in that case, I'll just tell them to come in as a mic, on a microphone alone. Do you have anything, Swaila, maybe you want to say to the students?
No, just to congratulate them once more, and please remain focused so that you achieve what you have come for at Pwani University. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Swaila. Kitty, do you have anything to say?
No, Prof, but I realize some students have quite a number of issues with their names and registration numbers. We have posted our email addresses on the public chat, so the students can send all their questions, their problems to us, and then we shall follow with the relevant department.
Yes, that is what we will do. Are you there, Baluku, if you have anything to say? Olanda?
Thank you, Prof. I don't have much to say, just to welcome the students again to Pwani University and assure them all the questions they're asking on the chat will be tackled. They just need to link up with us on the emails given there. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Baluku, I know you're still on. Anything?
Okay, I am available.
Do you have it?
They're registering online, and they need, the next example, like Windy, who end up writing a wrong registration, so they need to be helped at some point. I think if, say, the registrar's office or the admissions office were available, if they can give their email address so that these students can write to them directly. But I think what I've said is that they can get in touch with the deans, and then it can be picked from there. At least some of them have indicated their details, then from the chat we can follow it up. So
You are now muted.
Paul, are you still there?
this is Baluku.
Oh, Baluku, okay.
Yes. I was saying that if we could put at the addresses of the admissions office, it would help all someone finance.
Yes.
And with registration, also help the admissions office directly.
Okay.
That was my pick.
There was a student who was asking about what NB stood for. I think since I didn't go through all the list, but that is the code. M stands for Mazingara. Is it Mazingira?
Mazingira,
Mazingira is Mazingira, and that is for environmental sciences. I was actually kicked out of the meeting, so I had to log again, and the whole chat, of course, disappeared for me. But I remember that question I have just answered. Thank you again, students, for being very attentive and listening and asking questions. Again, I spoke to the COD of chemistry, and he's also sent his warm welcome. And he says we'll meet, and hopefully if you go onto the website and select academics and select the School of Pure and Applied Sciences, you should be able to drill into the departments and able to at least see the faces of the CODs, and there will be a message there for each of them. You can also read to get yourself acquainted. And that does not just apply to School of Pure and Applied Sciences. You can still do that with the rest of the other schools and be able to get clarifications. We gave you our contacts. If there is, and there's of course a help desk contact as well. Please ask your questions, send in your questions, and we'll try our best to provide the answers. Thank you again, and I think Juma, we have done justice to this.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly, Prof. Thank you so much for this, and I'm very happy, and I'm sure the students are very happy with your presentation and the presentation from the CODs of the department, or of the various departments of the school.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I think that was the last school for, according to our timetable, according to our program today. The morning session ends, or was to end, with the School of Pure and Applied Sciences. And then we start at 2:30 with the School of Humanities and Social Sciences. However, all the students are invited. They are invited to join any of these sessions until Friday, when we shall be concluding. So feel free to join. And there is now on the chat the help desk contact. If you have any challenges, please post in that link, and we shall be able to pick your issues. However, if you are on, we are live, I mean, we are on the session, you can use the public chat to write your comment or write your question. Otherwise, I'd like to end this session at this particular point and kindly request you to join us once again at 2:30, plus any other student who might not have been able to join because of one or two reasons, and you know that person, please kindly inform them to catch up with us. We shall continue to give you more and more information about the university. Thank you very much. Thank you for the backup from the ICT team and everybody who was involved. Thank you so much. This session is now adjourned.
As our students, we believe that when you come here face to face, it will be a wonderful. I think that's the one that is active at the moment, and we're also waiting for approval for the Master of Science in Renewable Energy Technology. With the PhDs in similar areas, physics, and we're hopefully also going to be able to run one for renewable energies and maybe one for telecommunications. Offer service to
Prof, for the introduction. I'm Dr. Leonard.
And where would they go from there? I'll just turn off my video for now.
Okay, thank you, Prof, for the introduction. I'm Dr. Leonard Kitty. Are attached with them some of the workshops that we have, so that we have our students
clarify whatever issues you might have. This is technology, of course, and we are trying our best to try and get everybody on board. Professor Swahila Hashim will be coming on very soon. I believe she was just training in chemistry, not cooked food, but I'm talking about pipes, coating material. I want to say more because I'm a chemist myself, but being able to work, you can venture into is coming in and doing your master, knock those doors with basic. What it is from the
for accepting to come to Pwani. The two undergraduate programs we offer are BSc Biochemistry and BSc Biotechnology. What's the difference between the two? I know those are the first questions will be. And what is biochemistry as well? Well, you did biology in school and you did chemistry in school. So biochemistry basically is the chemistry or the reactions that take place in living systems. So what are the chemical reactions that take place in plants, in humans, in insects, and so forth? That is the biochemistry. And then the biotech now, how do you apply what you know in the industries, in medicine, and so forth? So if, for example, we take COVID-19, both in biochemistry and biotechnology, we would learn about the virus, does it replicate, what is the DNA, the RNA makeup, and then now with that information, you can now try to design a vaccine, try to design a drug or a medicine to combat the virus. So when you come to biochem and biotech, you'll also learn about what diseases, the underlying conditions we hear about diabetes. What causes diabetes? What happens to somebody such that they cannot tolerate so much sugars in their body? That is what we learn in biochemistry. So we really appreciate, we get to understand in a way so that we can be able to improve. In biotech, it's even wider. You get to learn what happens in plants. You get to learn how you can improve. You hear about genetically modified organisms. Is that good? Is that bad? You need to learn more. You come to biochem and biotech and you'll get to learn more about it. Jobs. What are you going to do with biochem and biotech? Definitely for biochemists, there's big prospects for you in the pharmaceutical industry. You absorb very quickly as a medic, versatile, dynamic, exciting. We are at the cutting edge of.
You have 1,001 students, and probably your student has never even met the chairman of the department or even any of the administrators within.
Giving an opportunity for answers to be written, I think Dr. Baluku, you are ready now. You can come in with
Baluku, the COD for that department. And in our department, where in telecommunication and information technology.
What another science in life sciences pertains to. And with that,
physics will also know, you'll be able to answer some of the questions and clarify some of the issues. Just talk to them about your department and opportunities that physics, telecommunication and information, and as well as the renewable energy and the energy technologies can take the technologies, can take them. Thank you, Baluku. It's all yours, Baluku. Thank you.
You all welcome to Department of Physics. I'm Thomas Baluku, the COD for that department. And in our department, we are basically having 3 programs at undergraduate level, which capture a good spectrum of physics. One is a BSc in physics, where ideally you do all the main areas in physics, although you will have an opportunity to specialize in one or in a particular section in your final years of the program. Other than the BSc in physics, we also offer a BSc in telecommunication and information technology. It's not telecommunication and information engineering, as someone was inquiring. So this is a program which basically considers 2 aspects, that is telecommunication, and then we combine it with computer systems or information technology to so that when you get out, you can easily be absorbed in most of the telecommunication companies within the country and even outside. And if you get an opportunity to further your studies, then you will also have even a better chance. Other than those 2, this academic year, we are also beginning a new program, that is a BSc in energy and renewable, in energy and environment technology. This will be our first cohort, and we are certain that it is a program that is going to pick up quite well. With these programs, basically, when you finish the program, we don't expect you to possibly hang around. You will be absorbed by quite a number of companies after the course. So these are programs which are tailored with respect to what is needed in the industry outside. So we don't expect our students to not get employment after those programs. I know normally we would expect some students who would want to join some of these programs, get all the necessary information, get know about these programs quite well. You can ask us directly. For instance, my email is simple. It is just t.baluku@eu.ac.ke. I will put it on the public chat such that if you want to ask anything, you can continue even when this session is finished. Otherwise, if there's anything you want to know about the department or about the programs we are offering, you are free to ask. Let me give an opportunity to other members in the school to communicate to you. Thank you, Dean.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, Baluku. I know that you've tried you're trying your best to be seen. Sasa, while it is important for them to know who they have been talking to, they can't see you clearly because the window is behind you and there's too much light. So if you can turn in a way, if you can actually face the window, it will be better. And then be able to be seen on the video so that waone ni nani walikuwa wanaongea now. This is technologies and yes. Students, I hope I've answered your question. Now you can see that is Dr. Baluku. Asante sana Baluku. Sawa. Now you can stay on, it's okay. Students, I hope there's no any other question that you have currently, but those are the 5 departments in the School of Pure and Applied Sciences, and I believe they have clarified the issues and your concerns. I know you have loads of concerns because a lot of times people come into sciences and they feel it's a dead end. This world is a world that is very dynamic and very, 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 very flexible. It really changes every day. Today you are relevant. Tomorrow you feel you're not relevant. Okay, so you have to make a choice based on the deep interest that you have. Make a choice based on what you can get you out of your bed. Make a choice on what, even when you're sick, you can still do. Don't make a choice on something that it makes you sick just thinking about it. So what I'm trying to say is this, students, what I'm actually trying to say is when you decide to come and do chemistry, to come and do biochemistry, to come and do the telecommunications and information technology or computer science, is because it's deep down there in you that you really want to do this. I know some of the programs you might join them and they'll spark that interest and the drive. We have received applications of people wanting to come and do masters in some of these sciences that we're talking about, but they're coming from other programs like engineering and all that, and they cannot be admitted because they don't have the foundational courses to allow them to be admitted. So as you're making these choices, you should also know how far you want to go. Don't think about Kenya as the only place. Think about the whole world. If you think about Kenya right now, you think, okay, how can I get my biology good? How can I get my biochemistry sharpened so that I can go and help with COVID? By the time you get finished, COVID might be forgotten. You see? So you have to think, I want to help in issues like this that's what I want to spend the rest of my life doing, then you decide this is what I want to do. So don't be reactive, be proactive. Plan well, look at things far down in the future. It is not about the money, it is about how it drives you. Money will always come when you're doing what you're interested in. Trust me, that is how things are. And some of you also want to, you should be able to understand. I want you to have this clear distinction. Doing research is very well paying in terms of fulfillment. It's very well paying, of course, also in terms of the pocket and what you can put on the table. It's well paying in terms of socially. You interact with a lot of people and you learn, you get a lot of information, and you also share. But of course, when you share information, you're actually teaching. So a teaching career can be in the classroom, can be from a classroom from nursery school all the way to PhD. So you just need to be able to choose on which level you want to join. If you want to be teaching the nursery school, wonderful. In fact, I would like to be very good and very interested. You cannot handle little children if you're just there to make money. No, you've got to be a passion. So some people think, I have nothing else to do. You make more money there, let me go there. No. Go there when you're very interested in doing whatever you need to do. I am not going to tell you it is important for you to join SPARS, leave the other programs. No. The most important thing is that come into Pwani, stay in Pwani, work with us, and we will guide you, mentor you into whatever, whichever direction you want to go. We'll offer our advice, we'll offer our experiences for you to actually hedge on, so that in the future you'll be able to know some of these things. We can talk from the level of social to the level of financial, as well as the scientific level. Any level, we can always discuss these issues, and we can give you our time. We always give time to our students in SPARS. Students are the most important, so we always set aside that time for them to talk to them. They might have questions, we'll try and answer them. They might have questions, if you don't have the answers, we'll give them directions. Now, I want you, when you go back and you're considering changing from one program to another, just consult so that we talk to you about this. Ask the questions to understand before you make decisions. I know that there are a lot of people who are thinking, well, I need to move. A lot of you will want to move to education, and that is obvious. A lot of you will want to move to education, and I will say that is wonderful, because being a teacher is a critical step in anybody's life, and you are a very critical person as well in the lives of those who you're going to be handling. So I would like you to go there because you're interested, not just because it is the easiest job to get. Okay, so, and I would like you to be, if you go there and you're doing sciences, we'll still be interacting with you, of course, and we won't mind. And those who will be wishing to move to agriculture, most wonderful, because we'll still be handling you at the level of biology and some bit of maths. So somehow here or there, sciences will be interacting with you somehow. And we don't feel shy and feel, oh, I want to leave sciences and I feel like I need to ask the Dean of Science some questions, and yet I want to move. No. I'm here first and foremost as a Dean of Sciences, but of Pwani University, to guide you within the choices within Pwani University. But not necessarily to hold on to you to stay in SPARS. No, the question is to guide you in choices within Pwani universities. And if your choices are within SPARS, then I also guide you with the choices within SPARS. What I'll say is that be our good ambassadors as you talk to others out there. Talk to them about Pwani universities. I know you've not been here yet to see it, but there will be a video clip of showing you the tour of Pwani. I believe that will be there, so you'll be able to see that. And there will also be a video of what SPARS offers and the departments. I'll be talking on that video very briefly. And if you have any questions, please feel free to write an email, drop in an email, or through whatever platforms that the Dean of Students will have set up for you. You can ask those questions. I will try our best to answer them in the shortest time possible. Other than that, I will say thank you and congratulations again for being a part of Pwani University fraternity as our students. We believe that when you come here face to face, it will be a wonderful reunion because now we'll be coming back to see one another on our face to face. We've already met online. I'm sure we'll meet on face to face. COVID is not going to be there for forever. One day tutakuwa hapa Pwani, tutafanya kazi pamoja na karibuni sana Pwani University. Cliff is a great place to live. It's a lot of wonderful distractions, interesting distractions, of course. And I believe you're mature enough to handle those. So as you come in, feel free, come and see us. My office is room number 403. When you come down to Kilifi, you can always pass through to see. And thank you very much. And back to you, Dean of Students Juma. I think we are done. Thank you very much. Dean Juma. Hello, Dean. Dean Juma is still trying to join in. He'll join us very soon.
Hello, first years, freshers. Very welcome to Pwani University. You are very welcome to the School of Education. This is the most popular school, a school that trains teachers. So for the students that have been taken into Pwani University, into the School of Education, you are very welcome. I'm the Dean of that School of Education, and I am Dr. Kwena Jacinta. So we are very happy to have you in our school. Within the School of Education, we have a highly competent professional faculty, a faculty of teachers. So when you come to Pwani University, rest assured that you will be in very safe hands. Now, within the School of Education, as I have said, basically we are training teachers to be at different levels. We have 4 departments in the School of Education. We have the Department of Curriculum Instruction and Educational Technology. We have a second department, Educational Psychology, Special Needs and Early Childhood. We have a third department, Educational Foundation and Policy Studies. The fourth department is Educational Administration, Economics and Planning of Education. So these 4 departments will be training you in professional courses to make you come out of Pwani University like very well seasoned teachers. Apart from the professional courses, you will also be taking teaching subjects from other areas, depending on whether you have been taken in to do a Bachelor of Education in Arts or a Bachelor of Education Early Childhood, or a Bachelor of Education Science, or a Bachelor of Education Special Needs. These are the areas where we train our students in. As a school, we have a vision, we have a mission, and we have a philosophy. All of them very deeply enrooted into the Pwani University vision, mission, and philosophy. I'm sure you have already seen this on your admission letters. We have also several objectives as a School of Education. Just to mention 1 or 2, one of our objectives is to promote relevant knowledge, skills, and competencies and attitudes in the field of education. That we wish that at the end of the day, when you leave this university, after your 4 years or 2 years, if you are taking a diploma, you have the right attitude when you go out there to teach the children of this nation. Another objective that I could also mention is that to train teachers who are capable of adapting to the ever-changing society, technology, and innovations. That we are living in a changing world. For example, we have our system of education changing to CBC. It's our desire that when we train and you adapt to the new changes. You have to do online teaching or you have to do face-to-face, depending on what the situation is. So after training you, it is our hope that you can actually be able to adapt to these changes. That you will not say, I have not been trained in online teaching and therefore I cannot teach. You should be able to learn new innovations, learn new things, and go along with the changing society or with the changing world. And there are several objectives. When you come to Pwani University or when you go online, you can be able to see many other objectives that we have. We have 8 objectives in total. I would wish to give you the programs that we offer at Pwani University in the School of Education. We offer certificate programs, basically in early childhood education. We also offer diploma programs, 2 of them. One of them is a diploma in agriculture education, and we also offer a diploma in early childhood. The biggest programs that we have are programs of bachelors in education. And we have 5 different bachelor's degrees that we offer in education. We have a Bachelor of Education Early Childhood. We have a Bachelor of Education Special Needs. We have a Bachelor of Education Arts. So you'll be qualifying with a Bachelor
I know
in
that
Arts. And we have
there are a lot of people who are thinking
Science. And we have a Bachelor of Education Science, Agriculture Education and Extension. So when you come to Pwani University, you should fit, if you have been admitted on a bachelor's program in education, you should fit into these programs. Now, for students who have not been taken into the School of Education, I know some of you in the schools, you are taking a Bachelor of Arts as a career, not thinking that it was actually a Bachelor of Education Arts, or Bachelor of Science thinking that it was a Bachelor of Education Science. Those are 2 different things. However, you still have an opportunity when you come to Pwani University, or even online, because now everything we are doing online. Your admission is online, your orientation is online, and you can also change your program when you reach Pwani University if you qualify to move from Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Agriculture, if you have met the minimum requirements for education. I'm just going to tell you what the minimum requirements are. So those are the programs that we are offering. I hope you have checked your admission letter and you know exactly what program you fit in. We also offer postgraduate courses, for example, bachelor, postgraduate degree in education. So for your relatives who have done Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Arts, and they want to change into education, they can actually come here for 1 year and do a postgraduate diploma in education. We offer several master's programs in all our 4 departments. I will not mention all of them. We also offer several PhD programs. Again, I will not mention all of them, but in all our 4 departments, we have these master's programs and PhD programs. So anybody who is interested, we can give you the details. I would wish to give the entry qualifications, especially for the certificate, diploma and bachelor's program. For the certificate course, early childhood, what you require is a minimum grade of D+ or its equivalent with a D- in English and mathematics. For a diploma course, you require a C+ or a C, because we live in a changing world. TSC keeps on changing its goals, but we require a C+ for a diploma course as mean grade. However, if you have your relatives who have already trained and they have a P1, then we would admit these students with only a C plain. So it is C plain plus a P1 certificate. I get to the bachelor's degree. What do you need? Even for those who may be interested in moving into the School of Education. For the students that are admitted into the bachelor's degree of education, you require a minimum average grade at KCSE of C+. And then you are going to be trained in 2 teaching subjects. The 2 teaching subjects that you wish to take to continue with, to teach in high school, you must have a grade of C+ in that particular subject. For example, we have students that wish to do a Bachelor of Education, Arts, English Literature. If that is what you are coming to do in Pwani University, you must have a C+ in English. There are students that are coming to Pwani University to take the Bachelor of Education Science. What do you require? The mean grade C+. Your 2 teaching subjects could be mathematics and chemistry. Therefore, you require to have a C+ mean grade, another C+ in mathematics, and another C+ in chemistry. Those are the minimum requirements. For the students that are taking early childhood, we shall give you the details of the other requirements, but you still require to have a mean grade of C+ average for your KCSE qualifications. For the students that will be that have been admitted to come here to do the Bachelor of Education Special Needs. For special needs, you have you are going to do your professional courses as a teacher. You are also going to do the special courses that will enable you fit into a special school. In addition, you will also be expected to do the 2 teaching subjects, because when you go to the special school, which will be a high school, you will be expected to teach 2 subjects to these young people that have special needs. So you will be a teacher teaching in a high school of learners, most likely with their special needs, or within a school where we have some of the learners with special needs. So you'll be able to take care of these special needs. You'll be able to cope with these learners. But what will you be teaching them? You are likely to be teaching them mathematics. You are likely to be teaching them chemistry. You are likely to be teaching them biology and any other subject. So you also require a C+ in your 2 teaching subjects. That means for you, student who has been admitted here for special needs, there will be a little more for you because you'll be doing professional courses, you'll be doing special courses, and then you will also be doing the 2 special subject teaching areas. And so, my dear students, I think that is all that I can tell you to begin with. But again, I would just wish to welcome you to come and enjoy the serene environment at Pwani University. Thank you.
importantly, I'm the Dean of the School of Humanities and Social Sciences at Pwani University. And I think I take this opportunity to welcome you to Pwani University. Pwani University is one of the most progressive university in Kenya, and we have quite a number of students. But in the School of Humanities and Social Sciences, we focus mainly on humanities, subject areas of history, geography, subject areas of psychology, sociology. Okay. My name is Professor Halimu Shauri. I am a professor of sociology, but importantly, I'm the Dean of the School of Humanities and Social Sciences at Pwani University. And I think I take this opportunity to welcome you to Pwani University. Pwani University is one of the most progressive university in Kenya, and we have quite a number of students. But in the School of Humanities and Social Sciences, we focus mainly on humanities, subject areas of history, geography, subject areas of psychology, sociology, subject areas of philosophy and religion. That's what constitutes humanities and social sciences. And in the school, we have three departments. I think I take this opportunity to welcome you to Pwani University. Pwani University is one. My sciences, we have a bachelor's degree in sociology. But importantly, I'm the dean. Students, but in the School of Humanities and Social Sciences, we focus mainly on humanities, subject areas of history, geography, subject areas of psychology, sociology, subject areas of philosophy and religion. That's what constitutes humanities and social sciences. And in the school,